get the feedback. And then it's going to be more expensive to do adjustments, or it's going to take more time. So if you get the feedback during the process, it's going to be easier. So in these companies, we have incorporated the walking feedback, right? So this is something you get every day. You don't have to set specific time frames to give feedback. If you do it constantly, it's going to be better, and you will be able to progress faster. To deliver solutions, this is very important. When you are working with Agile marketing, you are going to deliver solutions every time, and you are going to have progress, to have results during the process, not only in the end. Emphasizing transparency among all stakeholders. So this is something that happens in traditional companies, right? If you're talking in a multidisciplinary team, maybe if you're marketing, you don't tell the whole process to the product team, or maybe to the operations team. This is about sharing information. This is about everybody understanding what we are doing or what challenges we are facing, right? So that's why we work in small, highly collaborative teams, because we want to focus on the same information holding by everybody, right? So let's see the process. The process is customer driven. What does this mean? You will have the customer by the center of your strategy. If you don't ask to the customer what he needs, if you don't ask to the customer what is he expecting, you will probably not get the results you have to, right? So this process is also flexible and creative. You don't have to stick to the process. If the process is not working, you should adapt the process. If it's too rigid, you should do it more flexible and creative. When we talk about creativity, sometimes people have told me, I'm not that creative, I cannot do marketing campaigns, but I think everybody are creative in some ways. I'm not talking about creativity to create advertising campaigns or anything. I'm talking about creativity to find out some new ways to do the things, right? How can I adjust the process? How can I be more accurate with the result I'm expecting to deliver, right? And this is a process about test and learn. So sometimes in companies we are very afraid of testing because we don't like to fail, and this is very common. Companies don't like to fail. We as people haven't been educated to fail, right? When we were young, when we were toddlers, we were taught, don't do this, don't do that, this is dangerous, don't fail, you will fall down, right? And this is like a mindset we have grown with, right? So this is different. This is an invitation to test and learn. If you are not sure about a strategy, just test it and you will know, right? After many testing, you will get the answer. And this is how many discoveries have been possible, right? When the vaccines were discovered, where some treatments, some in the chemistry area, it's all about testing and learning. And we have a highlight here, and if you fail fast, you will fail cheaper, right? If you start to test and learn and you find out the failures, you can adapt, you can fix those failures fast, and it's going to be cheaper. If you wait until the end to test this huge strategy, it's going to be too late. And if you want to start over again, it's going to take more time. So test and learn is a new mindset for these kind of companies, and it's a new philosophy I recommend to use when we are doing marketing, because if we wait for perfection, it's going to be hard to find, and most important, competitors are going to be ahead, right? Because this is sometimes it seems like we are competing to see who gets faster, who comes to the market with this new innovation, with this new feature, right? And to start to test and learn, and to start to work and organize the tasks we have to do, it's a recommendation to divide the activities in 2-week sprints. So this is the way we call it, sprints. So you have to set what do you want to achieve in this time frame of 2 weeks, and by the end of these 2 weeks, how are you going to measure the success to continue with the following sprint, right? That's why it's easier, and to feel the progress, to make sure you are getting progress, right? And when you finalize one sprint, you can continue to the other. If it doesn't work, don't worry, you just lost 2 weeks and you can start over. So that's why it's iterative, because you can start over if you want to fix anything in the process. So this looks very easy, but it's more relaxing for everybody. When you can see the progress, when the progress is tangible for you, you get motivated, because you know you are achieving goals. You know you are in the correct way. So it's more motivating for the rest of the team, and it's also about motivation, right? If you want to accomplish a project, motivation is important. So let's talk about the evolution of this agile methodology, right? Of this agile marketing. So this is a comparison between marketing, traditional marketing, which is the way I call it, versus marketing agile process, right? When you are doing, let's talk about a huge campaign, and I'm going to share an example with you. I was working in a Colombian company called Quala. Quala is present in Mexico, right? And about 10 years ago now, we were working in the development of a new shampoo brand, right? This is about a new line of hair care, and it was targeted to housewives, right? And households in general, right? So this is a familiar shampoo, which is the expectation is that when one single bottle, everybody is covered in this hair washing process, right? So we developed this big strategy, right? How are we going to market this brand?